threesomes, raw. The moment you pull up a condoms, they feel like, who is this guy? Like, what does he take us for? STDs. When I say STDs, everybody knows about STDs. The numbers of STDs are rising like prices of gas. When I say gas, petrol in Ghana. Today we have here Dr. Emmanuel Kwesi Safo. No, you know what? Doc, introduce yourself. Your stuff is too much. Introduce yourself. Welcome to the show, the Whitestone Podcast 1876.
Good. Why it is talk like you be quiet with your boy? Why?
You see, don't bring yourself. Or that dear boy. You see, I don't say problem because I shouldn't have discussed nothing with you behind the scenes.
That's right.
It's so bad I told you I'm a Kwaboche boy. Doc,
welcome. Rightly said. You're welcome, my brother. You're also welcome. The name is Emmanuel Safo. I'm the CEO of Medline Medical Laboratories and Diagnostic Services. Right? I am the National President of the Association of Private Medical Laboratories, Ghana. I'm a medical physician assistant and a biomedical lab scientist.
Oh, that yeah. Me who want you?
You go on here. I also say.
You see, I bring license and mask in the mood dress and more tight.
You say, I didn't say.
You see, I'm more than saying, how long? How many champions are you now?
7, 8. Rule 7.
I know you're dying.
What if I can't?
There's 4 or 5.
I'm the answer. I'm not sorry, ain't here.
Oh, you're dying. Sorry, pa.
Oh, by you.
Is that school in the one it's the only school in the country.
That's right.
Name on me be able to
you are doing a good so. Man, we are dancing.
No, no, be on here. Now you know by. I'm on your fine pa.
Sir.
Who goes to Chimpana?
Oh, in Pandia and Plantrade, acquires Adam and Eve. And one idea, some Navano. Obviously, a question can say, and so a better one.
Doctor, Minias,
you remember when you're more here, pa. Be away.
Minias and Makacho, and I'm on Besson and Mikasa, which was apart from my own man, and plan out to nation, and I'm here for 2
That's right.
What do you think about STDs in general terms?
STDs, as in, it's abbreviated, it's sexually transmitted diseases. When we talk of sexually transmitted diseases, it encompasses a lot of, activities that brings about this kind of disease or the infections, as we speak. So, in general, any infection that can be picked through anal sex, through oral sex, even a needle prick from one infected person to the other person could bring all this kind of infection.
Now, oral, no. Sometimes I don't get it. Why oral? Because if there was oral, why did it go and affect the pum pum?
Wow, sure. Actually, defining the thing from the Kwabiche land and taking their definitions. Where an autonomous definition. In oral sex is someone having, a lick at the pussy.
Right.
You understand? Or a lady licking, giving you a blowjob.
Head.
Yes. These are sort of oral sex that we can normally have, apart from the normal, bisexual.
Doc, you have brought tonic to the studio. Because from my directors and my managers, they all know we get head all the time. Doc, you have brought a very bad news on this today. No, Doc, continue to educate us. We are here to learn. You see, we've missed you. We are here to learn.
Sure. So,
big problem, big issue.
Yes.
Do you think we should educate people about this or we should keep it? Because it's a very big platform.
Education is key.
Doc, let's go. Do something for us.
Education
Stay
is
on the
key.
microphone. Educate us on STC.
Yes. Education is key.
Because I'm scared right now. I do a lot of crazy stuff. I'm scared right now.
So ask me one pertinent question that I can, will prove to me that probably you have a little idea about
Symptoms?
On symptoms of
STDs?
Yeah. Sometimes you have genital irritation, genital discharge.
Doc, you know I didn't go to medical school. Break it down. Genital this, genital that. No, I was not a science student though. I should be able to just shoot. But Doc, no.
So I integrated science.
On the layman's perspective, I thought to me church and as I say better me viewers and I say people watching from all over the world, wherever everybody is, will not understand.
Sure.
They say me who the echo.
And you asked a question about the infection.
Correct.
Is that infection rate or
symptoms rate?
Symptoms of the STD.
Correct.
Obi wana sabi. Okofa abaya bi a anaso berema bi a ne ho ente. Yare bi ono ho a wotimi nya. Enti ekoba sa after some days or hours no wotimi nya so o bemba no so na say yo ba atinka. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Ebi mu kind of dick.
Dick, yes. On your dick, you begin to have burning sensations. So ekekao, and I said, "Emuya a sign and symptoms of STDs. Sometimes with timinya, I mean, even rashes on your limbs, on nahone, on sahon, and facial. Some of these things, it's here. And by only be, and I remember maybe fee say just pimples. Now
bumps.
We ordinary pimples, bumps. And now we have infectious bumps. So you have to differentiate it and then know exactly what to do. But because
everyone bumps will be and we say bumps you about anyway. STD symptoms bumps and I say regular. Suppose people say or more in catches a peanut.
Exactly.
No more bumps. How can we define, or is there any way you can tell, okay, this particular one, and regular bumps, but it's STD symptoms?
Exactly. Bumps, no, until you approach or you see the professional, maybe one person went to me and finding out, ideally, which one is an STD bumps or which one is an ordinary bumps as a result of why we get here and I get here an idea about when him about bumps and sort of. So, it takes the experts to differentiate. And our advisor, maybe says here, don't hesitate to go to the hospital to get yourself examined, see actually what is wrong with you. We take history. It take history. Say, Nema I see for the past weeks, past hours, past month, or past years. This is what we call medical history. When we take the history, then we'll draw it closer to the bumps and see ideally probably he might have had sex without protecting himself. You don't know the person.
You don't know the symptom.
One stand this thing.
One night stand.
One share socks.
Socks man now can.
Socks now.
Because I want to learn more because never be okay if I'm home. Or what you call condoms.
Exactly. You don't wear condoms. That could be a primary factor. That's in fact that's a major,
big deal.
Of infection.
Now, docs, how you position? I bet you are going to how here. I say, and be many position.
I be no more.
And I STD. I will bought 5 for her.
Opedo odi tough, you know. On pedo obedi tough, you know. And then covers, no. So as a person you tough, you know. Odi no so odi tough.
It will be mentioned tomorrow.
Most of the guys, no. Also, my cut tough. O say me yi tough no na say tough na head and asan head. So they say, but bebre no, they don't want to. Oh, chef condom and as STD, am fi say, you are not enjoying the best taste of the.
Director, can I say this?
You understand?
O de atre di watch here and the watch here the insan edi. Nti asema dog ko kamuntini. Ba emom problem ho.
That's right.
Problem or dog.
So we need to abstain.
Watch the video. So
either you abstain or you protect yourself. That is it. Abstinence and protection is no.
But dog, so
concurrent.
Now there's a big problem. I can protect myself when it comes to condoms, when it comes to women.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot protect myself from. You said something earlier on. Say panier, but what we and then what can we say bum? Say well, you don't know whether it's this or that. A coin pen so far and got me a boy STD so by the cramming to Sabi. Sabi, be more mutia brochure, or mufti or mutia woman brochure, STD not any. They feel ready to go and buy condoms when it's winter time or springtime because it's cold outside. I'm not taking it for granted. So I didn't want to say my little to you.
Yep.
Because I don't know my senior control pa. Make
Not
I use my senior control. I say petrol price. Control pa. Over sorry 2 days behind a cost.
Liter no. That is it's the same thing. Infection rate no, and so air then air cost. Until you say share we. You share we. And yet, but remember biana. Edinachi. And obey biana and edinachi. O kwa no ashwe we.
It's a better prevention. Better prevention.
Yes. What is that question? Guys, yeah. I'm waiting for more questions too much.
They be drink your kind. I said, no, sir, watch him. I somewhere that way. I said, we have quite a first present with my for protect it.
One key point that I will let the public be aware today that more people are not aware.
Doc, hold on. I said, we too collab because maybe I go out a lot. And collab more university from the ages of 19 to 25. I mean, carry limits. I'm on per condoms.
Yeah.
I grew up with 3 Psalms raw. The moment you pull up a condoms, they feel like, who is this guy? Like, what does he take us for? Almost some season for if you to do a farmer mama. As I'm paying for us.
Yes. And more friend do more anika. More meeting so. I'm saying.
I'm not going there.
Exactly.
Some
back no.
Yeah, sure so
Until oh yeah, I a day here. I'm sure no cover bibi. Abafia untimi nso a enti ne meka ne say they shouldn't go without condom. They should always go with protection. That's if you don't trust the your partner in question. One typical information I met you in the amount so if you shave your hand today, the next 48 hours, or let me say the next 7 days, let's say approximately the next 48 hours or 72 hours, our partner, no, you don't really trust him or her much. That freshly shaved portion, if you want to put on condom, grandpa, if the vagina, what do you call it, fluid, even comes to touch where you have freshly shaved, there's this hair follicles. Do shave you are on Safiansa and started saying, if ever a quine a woman, you can easily get yourself. Ofi say you have protected yourself from the condom. But the fluid alone around your genital organ where you have shaved, not more than 72 hours, you can get infection.
And then come on in me
one typical secret is why Oba Ocean na one shave Ubemba office typical example is HIV. HIV can be contracted by blood to blood contact.
True.
And the Oba na shave, you know, say if you are in the process of the intimacy, the hair around the labia
having sex,
and yes, the labia minora and then the labia majora, no. And me on my excuse me, say the friction now cover no. It means to trap ubemba on kakaka. I may no. Until after sex, no be say ubemba no association kakaka. There are small tiny cut that has been created as a result of the friction, and then the hair that hair must be kept down. Not bushy all the time. And no, and we own a we oba and I and terminal. It may cost a lot of this.
This is a very good vibe, Doc. Now I'm having dress swabba. When you say as if everybody is watching, everybody who's listening, you heard what Dr. Emmanuel Kwesi Safo is saying to all of us. It is so dangerous and you can contaminate it so easily. I'm even panicking right now. As soon as I'm done on the set, I'm going to test myself because I come up with I'm saying that condom in one protected case, as you're able to know. Doc, and one guy said, what testing HIV that?
Oh, yes, of course.
How about come and say, Yeah, into what test on.
Anokra ne sɛ yɛntom akoma. Anokra ne deɛ da hɔ a na waka ne pempee. Me in person no, every health worker is not far from getting himself or herself contracted with any STD. Yes. Also, we a doctor, we a nurse, we a pharmacist, we a president, whatever it is, minister, you are in the soup. And me annual screening, on my birthday every year, I screen myself for HIV, hepatitis, and all those. Not that I don't trust myself, but even yet, Jumano, we are exposed to a lot of infections. You can make a mistake on the job. You can get yourself.
So have you ever had STD patient? Charles, have you ever had STD patients? When the patients are more STDs, that?
Oh yes, of course. And it's so painful sometimes. Very irritating. Some come with offensive odor, especially the females.
Man.
Yes, of course. You know, can went to me engine now, but also on because ordinary and April. You are there to, get it eradicated for him.
How do some people look like sometimes? Do they look happy with the disease, or they look very depressed? Do they look sad? As often say, I'm very comfortable. Say, I will tell the doc, like you ask the patient, why are you here?
Sure.
I have STD. I think I have STDs.
Of course, they can't be happy. Even when it takes syphilis, the STI syphilis, I can't syphilis. It mean mouth, oboda. When syphilis stays with you for long, we have primary infection, secondary infection, tertiary, and latent infection of the stages of this particular sickness. And the syphilis can travel along to the brain. That's one measure. You see a lot of people, lunatic, walking on the street. Majority are a source of syphilis infection. Syphilis is number one stubborn.
It can take you off. It can get you mad.
It will take your life straight away. So do not, choke with, protection.
Another.
Any aqua butchery?
Wapo mwe.
You are doing a good kakaka.
Na me assure say, and Esra Mofia on a Whitestone Podcast 1876 with I never gonna be too full, over too full. Oh, that I'm just presec for a certain amuti because the best many problem ever about Whitestone for. Me nyonko presec me back on I'm say on koye kakra. Nti but onya daje back up presec.
Akutia ni mniura.
Back where presec me money the obi no a very popular guy. I don't see that nigga right, but he's gonna be all right. And I'm gonna say, doc, you're a medical doctor. I said, see you soon there. I'll make sure your year group, I mean, anyone fun after this? I think it's 99, 2000, 99, 98, 99.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. Yes.
My year group, my year anniversary, but one more platform. No, if you out there, if you for her,
that's
and
right.
The Whitestone Podcast, not going to do for. Sir, if you told them, go for I mean, best me share more coins with you.
We have the experts.
And see, dog, before we leave, I want to ask you if you have an advice to the general public concerning STDs and the things they should do that will prevent them away from getting STDs, one, and the kind of relationship that they get into to avoid certain, because there might be what I share on condom, a big problem. The dog. With the end check I saw call for more 5 minutes to advise your pre-seconds first, other first, then to Ghanaians and to the world.
Why not the couple chase?
Oh, no, they are watching it. So we are taking advice from the other. They are watching it.
That's that.
Yeah, my platform. You take care advice.
In the light, we shall see light. That is it. That's a spirit. Yes. Fellow other days. As you can see, let's abstain. Abstinence protection is the key. If it's not on, it's not in.
If it's not on, it's not in. Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. Oh shit! Like I've elaborated a lot on this issue. The Americans say, so Pierre, modern say, obe be bishop. Remember there, you are like a hunter. We always say you are like a hunter. Go with a bullet, and then you will be free with this thing. And then also, I would advise the youth before you get married, or before you start working with a lady or a guy, don't hesitate to go to the health center. Get yourself screened. Both of you know that you are, compatible as a result of infection rate. Okay, STDs, gonorrhea, chlamydia, herpes simplex 1 and 2, HIV, hepatitis A, B, C. You partner you feel you love him or you love her. Then from there, if you want to even at least enjoy without the protection, you know that you trust yourself. Build a trust. The youth, I can advise them that is a trust first. When they build trust, you can then move to the health center, get yourself tested. From there, you know that you are working with happiness. But if you don't know his or her status, sorry, you don't protect. Man must enjoy, woman must enjoy.
One night stand.
Last year, HIV rate, it's over the year 2023 HIV surveillance survey that came out. It was great. It has increased rather. It's increasing spontaneously. So we need to be extremely careful. Someone alone is easy.
Cost return petrol price cry.
I mean, count nine.
It's very dangerous.
Infection rate.
People should be very careful about it. It's not funny.
Exactly.
It's not funny. This is not coming from me. It's coming from a medical doctor. He's the CEO for MedLab and Diagnostic Services. And his name again is Dr. Emmanuel Kwesi Safo. Doc, thank you so much for coming through the Whitestone Podcast 1876.
Yeah.
Because I know you have to go and see a lot of patients.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll get back to you again on the Whitestone Podcast.
I wish you were there. I was all checking you.
Maybe see me winning a podcast.
That's right.
Yeah, kind of podcast coming up.
Exactly.
Let's start from class 1, class 2. We'll get there.
Yes.
But I really appreciate you coming.
Gradually we'll get there.
Nice to meet you.
Come on, Jay.
You better share you.